Hello everyone, here is your weekly reading and let's get started. So what we are looking at what's happening this week, we have Illuminate and obstacles. So, this week is about shining a light on a problem and bringing solutions to perceived obstacles that's come up. And, when we look at obstacles from different angles, we realize sometimes in doing so that they're not as big as they appear to be. And so that is in part this week because there will be advice given and received. And it will shed light on the problems and to help to realize actually that these quote unquote problems are really blessings in disguise. So that's what's happening at the start of the week and as far as like energies going on this week. And then what tools we'll be utilizing is manifest and combustion. Okay, so, we're harnessing our personal power this week. We are focusing on our creative yearnings and what stirs our soul and what really ignites us and gets us going. What makes us want to wake up in the morning, right? That's combustible. There's also things that are like anger filled that are kind of combustible this week. So in terms of tools, we have to be careful about what it is we're manifesting. Having combustion in terms of creative things jumping off, things that we are working on. For example, for me, it's, my tarot business, doing readings for people, writing readings, recording readings. That is something that's an inner soul stirring thing for me. It could be something like singing for you or performing, who knows? But there are times when combustion comes in the form of maybe arguments or disagreements for the sake of just for wanting to be in a disagreement. There's things this week, energies this week, they're quite combustible, where it feels like things are going to come to a head. So we have to harness our power, steer away from things just for the sake of having things go like combust, and start to channel that energy into creative stuff. If we don't like what we're seeing, it's time to channel that fiery, combustible energy into something more productive. All right. Then what's the outcome of this week? We have confidence, freedom, and vulnerability. Right off the bat, I get a sense that we get a sense of confidence and freedom because we attain a sense of vulnerability. And, let's talk a little bit about being vulnerable. There are times when we should protect ourselves and close up and go within and not be sharing everything with the world. And then there are times when it's okay to reveal bits and pieces about ourselves, bits and pieces about who we are and what makes us tick, and our creativity and our, creative genius. That's important as well. It's like a balance. And this week we learn how to confidently share our vulnerability. And we recognize the importance of sharing our vulnerability because our audience wants authenticity. They want to see us be as authentic as we can. But with that being said, we have to be mindful of our freedoms. And do we want to be able to come and go as we please, or do we want every single thing under a microscope? I personally don't want every single thing under a microscope. So I'm going to gauge how much I release and reveal, but I'm still going to reveal and share the essence of who I am, if that makes any sense. So, this week we are going to experience some success, some recognition, and we're going to gain confidence from that. And we are going to gained so much by learning how to be vulnerable and when to be vulnerable. So it's time to, if you've been kicking around an idea of starting up like a blog or a website or a vlog or some other creative outlet, some other social media platform, it's time to get started and get moving. This allows you to bless people with your talents and your light so that the universe can bless you in return. And then this allows you to do what you want to do and do more of what you want to do. And this allows the universe to bless you so you can do that, right? That's how you get into the beautiful flow of abundance. And then finally we have the underworld, where all things pause and begin again. This is from the Halloween Oracle, which I can't seem to get enough of. I'm going to read the last part of the guidebook from this for this card. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Let's see. Should the underworld card be present in your reading, you're being asked to consider exactly what you have to do to transform your life into something you find easier or more authentic to you. This may involve changing course. It may involve trials and tests. Keep moving. Whilst things may fall away and your life may appear bare for a time, this is temporary. Space is being made into which you can create the new. Wow, it's beautiful and powerful. Ties into everything so nicely for this week. All right, my dears, well, I hope you have a wonderful, abundantly blessed week. And let me know how it's going for you. Talk to you all soon.